Hey everybody, I hope your day is going great. It's time to talk about time, the right time. Today I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to find the best ways to purchase your watches from online. You hear people saying gray market, gray market, gray market, gray market. Um, it's great to go to authorized dealers, but there's a real rush you get from finding sales online, finding grail pieces online, and finding out that they're the actual real deal. All right, so I'm going to show you some of my tips and some of my tricks on how I acquired my collection, on how not only am I able to find pieces that are worth what I'm paying for them, but I'm going to show you that the pieces that I purchased are worth more than what I paid for them, and I'm going to show you how. I see. I've seen some videos out there where they're telling you, oh, but the gray market, and a lot of these guys have a vested interest in their own website because they sell watches. I don't sell watches. I'm running for Congress. I have no passion into selling watches. I have friends who sell watches, and they're building websites, and I'll be promoting that as well. But I'll still be promoting the places that I buy my watches from. I believe that there's a ton of people out here that are doing great, including on Chronos 24 on eBay, and these guys deserve to have a shout out. So I'm going to shout them out. I'm going to be that guy that shouts them out and that will inform you that they have excellent deals. Okay, and I'm going to save you some time with some sellers on eBay, and I'll show you some sellers on Chronos 24 because I believe that they should have your business. I like Delray watches. Shout out to Federico. They have a great website and they do have competitive prices, but some people can't afford to just shell out 10 grand for a watch. But you want a watch that looks like it looks like it's worth more than a little bit of $10,000. So we're gonna get into that. And today's show also will be about the tools you should have if you are really trying to consider becoming a watch collector, or even if you're just someone that has maybe 4 or 5 timepieces in your collection. Then these are tools that definitely you should have in your collection. All right, so we're going to get into that today. I'm going to take a sip of this. A customary watch check. Let's go to cam 2. Customary watch check today. I am wearing my vintage 1992 Orient day, date, month, week, and year calendar. It stopped telling the year in 2014, but as you can see, beautiful timepiece. I gotta cut the ceiling fan off. Give me a moment. Let's put this right here. There you go. It'll stop soon. Don't worry about it. And I want to apologize for the volume for the state of the watch collection. Um, I may do it over this time, and I may add my fiance's timepieces to it anyway. Um, Probably when a new acquisition gets in, or when I get back from the campaign trail, I'm sure that I'll most likely be doing a state of the watch collection and talking about the new pieces coming. It will be either the Seiko 007, or it will be the new the vintage Gerard Peugeot that I have my eye on, that I'm about to shoot my shot at. Let's put that back on my wrist. Let's go back to cam 1. Here we go. So customary watch check, I have on the first vintage watch that I purchased myself, which is my Orient. I love this watch. This watch has been through so much with me, uh, from 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 New York, moving to California, moving back from California to New York, moving from New York to Colorado, moving back to New York. This watch has been in my life for so many years. It's given me so many years of great service. And I'm happy to say that I actually service my own watch. It stopped working for about a year. And because of some of the tools that I have that I'm going to show you today, I got to service my own watch, which is an incredible feeling, people. An incredible feeling, okay? An incredible feeling. So, first thing first, we don't need to go to cam 2, but we can just stay here in this cam. If you are serious about collecting watches, then you know that there are certain timepieces you're gonna have to take with you to travel. You just can't leave them at home. You won't be able to leave them at home. You're gonna have to have them if you consider fashion important. And most watch collectors, you're fashionable. This is the reason why you're purchasing such beautiful timepieces in the first place. So you got to match up the watches with the outfits. Whether you're wearing a suit or you're wearing jeans, you have to have different watches for different occasions. You have to have a watch carrying case. I've seen people that have the tube cases. I don't really trust those. They don't look sturdy enough. This watch case right here that I have holds 8 watches. I purchased this off of eBay, and I can tell you that I am not upset. I am totally happy with this watch carrying case. The inside, let me go to cam 2. The inside of this, you see this the soft cotton that they have inside of it. Holds watches down, and it does a great job in doing so. A great job in doing so. I don't know if this is authentic leather or not, and I believe that it isn't. But you see the patent, so it protects the watches. Once you close it, the watches aren't bumping on each other. Um, it actually does exactly what it's supposed to do. And I mean, this is hard, hard, hard. And this holds 8 watches, people. Let's check. Let's check the price on this. Let's see. Let's see what I paid for it. Let's go into my eBay account. I paid $20.89 for this watch. $20.89 for this watch. And you can go to Me Ebu. This is who I purchased this case from. Um, oh, you see that I have one of the vintage pieces from my wife's collection. This wasn't working, but I got it to work. I paid $20.89 for this. And the eBay seller has a 99.1% positive feedback. And I don't even think I gave him feedback. But I'm gonna save this seller. No, I don't have to save this seller. I don't have to save this seller. But yeah, maybe I will, because I'm gonna need another one of these. I'm sure of it. With the way my time piece collection is coming across, I'm gonna need to definitely save this seller. This seller's a trusted seller. I'm giving him a great review. He has 20,290 interactions, and he has a gold star, people. Okay, he's working hard, and I appreciate this seller. He also has lower slots. You can buy 4 slots, different colors, brown and black. You can buy 2 slots for 2 watches. I mean, this guy here, great seller, and I want to give him a congratulations, and I want to let him know that he has the spotlight, he has the shine right now. Awesome, 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 awesome doing business with this gentleman right here, and I appreciate it. So that's one thing that we got off of eBay that works. If you're gonna really care about your watches and you're gonna travel with them, you're gonna have to put them in something, because putting them in socks, because I mean, a lot of people have done this. Okay, I'm not saying I'm guilty of it. I'm just saying that I know a lot of people have done this. So putting them in socks and then putting them together still doesn't truly protect your watches. You're spending anywhere from $300 to $20,000 on a timepiece. You don't want to put them in socks and carry them in socks. You don't want to do that, okay? Don't do it. So get yourself a great carrying piece. I recommend having the actual carrying case than having the carrying tube where you put the watches in and they're still. I guess for small dainty watches that's okay. For certain watches that don't fold, it's okay. But I personally don't recommend it unless your watch is made so it can't fold flat. Then that's the only way I would recommend you getting it. Or if you're a female, then in most cases, and you have dainty watches, then in most cases your watches aren't heavy enough um, to really do any kind of damage to to itself or wiggle around or move. So it depends on the watches you have as well. But if you're into timepieces like I am and you have some high end timepieces and you don't want them banging against each other, make sure you look into that because that's something that is really, 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 really great to have. I want to get into something else that you should have while you are collecting and having and having the audacity to purchase watches. I'm going to tell you that you're going to need this, people. Let's go to Cam 2. I have two because there were two different things in each of these. Let's get this up a little bit. Let's move camera 2 up a little bit. Let's move Cam 2 up just a little bit. So I bought two, and it's okay to have extra things. To me, it's okay to have extra. Um, these are watch fixing and tool kits right here. Okay, the first one I purchased was this one right here. This tool here sucks. Okay, this will not open up pretty much anything. It's not going to do anything really, really good for you. So I don't truly recommend this one. But the good thing that's in this is these tweezers, because this is the only thing that's not in my other kit. But I didn't mind spending the money on this because let me show you what I paid for it. For this one, I paid $7.99. $7.99. All right, I think it was a little more with it probably was free shipping. I'm not sure, but this is the one that I purchased right here. It did not come with the loop. Okay, does not come with the loop. It does not come with the loop. So if you are looking to have the loop in your collection, you're not gonna get it with this kit right here. It's just not gonna happen. Um, let's see. Let's see if I can find the other kit that I purchased from. Okay, now the next kit that I purchased from was from, drum roll please, I got it from Amazon.com. And Amazon does have some great things. I cannot express to you. Let's go to Amazon real quick. Amazon has some great deals. This one I paid $15 for, and I don't regret it whatsoever. It comes with pretty much everything you're gonna need. It even has extras in it. Let me go back to Cam 2. Comes with extra pieces and parts. If I'm changing the band on one of my watches, you lose a spring. You have so many, and then I have some for my wife watches in here, like super small. They have so many different sizes in here. It's amazing. Um, After a while, you could you could scrape up your tool. You know, you can scrape your tool up and you may need to change it or fix it. And guess what? You can change it and fix it. You can actually unscrew this. You can actually unscrew this and you can actually put in new ones. You see? It comes with new ones. These guys are thinking about everything. I mean, everything. So this was worth the 15 bucks, if you ask me. This is what I actually used to service the Orient that I have on my hands right now. Easy to get inside of the watch, easy to open it up. All of the tools in here was ready and willing to assist me in fixing this watch. I really appreciate having this kit. If you're gonna get into watches, you gotta at least have the ability to change your watch straps or watch bands, you know, whichever way you wanna go and take it. You gotta have the ability to fix it. And this is what I mean by these tools getting stripped after a while. I don't know if you can get in and see just how this tool is kind of used up. You know, you can tell that it's been used quite often. So after a while, you know, it loses its ability to actually do what it's supposed to do. This one is this you can see it's bent just a little bit. So having the other pieces actually it helps a whole lot. But this does have some extras in it. So the extras in it that's cool with having is the hammer. Um, uh, you don't really need this, but it's good to have this. It's good to have the extra pair of tweezers and the pliers. Having and a good thing is right. And here I have the Phillips, two Phillips screwdrivers, which you can see two Phillips come in this case right here. And in my other watch kit, I don't believe I have a Phillips set in there. So, you know, having the two of these, great. You know, really, really, really great. See, no Phillips in here. So, you know, having both of them, absolutely great. You're gonna need a Phillips, and this doesn't have a Phillips in it, consequently. So having both of them, well worth it. I'm not upset that I had to buy two. I'm actually I'm actually happy that I did. Some people, you know, you may want to go a little more professional. You may want to buy from another company. And if you do, I'm not upset with you. I won't be upset with you and I won't tell you not to do it. I'll just tell you, you know, be careful with who you're buying from. Always check the seller's ratings. And that's going to be really, really important because you want to know if you're able to send it back if it doesn't work. I purchased something from a seller and I won't go hard on them because I did receive a, a refund, but I purchased this and it came in complete. Let's just say that, okay? It came in complete. It was $3. It didn't come complete the way it was supposed to, and I told them about it. The seller's from Chino, California, and I received a refund back, but I told them they can have this back because this is just taking up space inside the studio, even with the size that it is. I don't want it in here. All right, so quickly just to get that off and get that out the way. Spend some time talking about these. Then let's get into watches, right? How do you know that you're purchasing the watch for you? First and foremost, check the serial numbers and the case numbers of the timepiece. I'm going to show you something, okay? I'm going to give you some game right now, y'all. I'll give you some game. Woo! This is one of my favorite places to buy watches from. I'm going to show you right now. Oh, sorry, wrong. Here we go. Chrono 24. Why do I love Chrono 24? I love Chrono 24 because Chrono 24 allows you to check how much the watch is worth, if it's worth it. They have dealers in here Let me click this because this might be something I might look at in the future. See how it tells you? See how it shows you through the graph? It's showing you, how well the watch is performing and doing. I have a few in here that I've clicked on you can see I put a heart on. So it allows you to keep an eye on the timepieces that you're thinking about purchasing. I will definitely be adding a Protect to my collection. So I'm doing two things at one time right now. People, do not blame me. Do not get upset with me about this. And I give shameless plugs to the people that deserve it. If your company is doing well, you're not overcharging people. You're more than likely going to be um, on my platform, and I'll be shouting out, the work that you're doing and the things that you're doing. Now, the good thing about this is this. Let's say, right? I like this watch. Now I can go in and I can haggle with the deal. Look at the patina on this. Look at the patina on this dial. Look at the patina on this dial. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see that? Look how beautiful this watch looks. Look at the patina on the dial, people. Look at the patina on the casing. Okay, and he doesn't want a lot. He only wants $9,900 for this watch. You can go in and you can haggle with him. You can press suggest a price. So let's say if you have 7,500 and you want to give him 7,500, he just might take it. He might say no. He might say no, but he might say yes. He might just say yes. He might say sure. He might say give me 8 grand, and then boom, 8 grand. You got yourself a Patek Philippe in your collection. You don't have to have the Nautilus. You don't have to have it. You don't have to have it. You don't have to have it. You can love having a Patek in your collection, an affordable one. You don't have to break the bank. You don't have to get cursed out by the wife because you went and spent too much money than you were supposed to spend. Okay? You might sell some of your pieces off and then be able to come and get this timepiece. People, look at this. Is beautiful, man. Look at that. They give you an ability to check out the watches from so many different looks. I love this website. Now, eBay, another great place to buy watches. eBay is another great place to buy watches. People will tell you, "Oh, don't eBay is I got ripped off in eBay and blah 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 blah." eBay gives you your money back. Okay? eBay gives you your money back. I'm going to give out a shout out to a seller off of eBay that I purchase watches from, and I'm thankful for the service that I've gotten from him. He is a great seller. He's a great seller, a super great seller, and I'm gonna go through his track record. I'm gonna show you some things about eBay. Let's get in here. What I'm gonna show you right now is my Rolex Tudor, my Prince Oyster Date Ranger. First of all, I only paid $695 for this watch. You heard what I said. I said that I only paid $600. $695 for this watch. That's it. That's what I paid for it. So you know what I'm gonna need you to do for me, people? Give me a round of applause. Give me a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Turn it up. Give me another one. This is smart buying right here. Thank you. Yeah, this is smart buying if you've ever seen it in your whole entire life. Okay, this is my watch. This is my Rolex Tudor. Okay, mine. This is the one that I have. Look at this. Look how beautiful the eBay gives you the same ability Chronos 24 does. So when I actually saw this watch online, beautiful. Let's go into I believe he has another one up too. We're gonna check. We're gonna check what he has for sale because I'm definitely gonna give this seller all the praise that he deserves when you give honest business. I'm gonna give an honest review. This is the actual watch that I purchased. Beautiful vintage piece. Beautiful vintage piece. So this is the inside of my watch. This is my watch, people. This is my watch. This is the watch that I paid for. Beautiful. You see the inside of my watch? Okay. Now, when you go in, he's giving you a description of your watch. 2784. Swiss stainless steel automatic men's watch. The size of my watch, 34 millimeters. Perfect. I mean, absolutely perfect for my wrist. Perfect for my wrist. Perfect for my wrist. Yampy7 is his name. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to go to what it is that he's selling. I want to give him a shout out. But well, let me show you something real quick. Allow me to show you something real quick, okay? Just real quick. I'm going to show you why buying this watch from this seller was an amazing thing. I only have 9 of my 15 watches in here. And the profit if I sold them would be over $7,000. This watch is going for $1,398. Okay? I only paid $695 for this watch. Now, how do I know this? Chrono24, people. This is a great app that you should have in your phone. Okay? You have to have these. I'm gonna show you the holy trinity of watch apps that you should have in your phone if you really, really, really want to get into this hobby seriously. Okay, look at this. So now what I was able to do was I was able to put this watch's description inside of my Chronos 24 and see the value of the watch. You pull the trigger on that. You pull the trigger on it. You better be quick to pull the trigger on it. You pull the trigger on it. That's what I did. You think I didn't when I did? Man, listen. Let's go. These are must-have watch apps in your phone. Watchbox, Chrono24, and Houdinki. If you are into watches or if you're trying to learn more about watches, Houdinki is the greatest app in terms of watch education and finding other prestigious collectors. Houdinki is the app for you. This is the app that you need to have. They have a great channel on YouTube. I binge watch it a million times over. Sorry. I binge watch it a million times over. There isn't an episode of Houdinki that I haven't seen. I mean, I'm really, really big on watching Houdinki. Let's see. Let's type in Houdinki now. Let's type in Houdinki now. Let me see. Let's go to back on. Let's go back. Of course, you see that I'm subscribed to Houdinki. There you go. You can see that I'm subscribed to Houdinki. You can see that I watched everywhere you see there's a red line. This should have been this. I should have watched this. I don't know why I don't watch that. But you can see that most of the episodes I watch. Except for like the week on the wrists. I don't see all of those episodes. But all the episodes in terms of, especially talking watches.
I'm 10 years old.
I've seen them all. There isn't a Talking Watches episode that I haven't seen.
You're gonna die.
I also like to binge watch producer Michael. I think that he's hilarious. Let me see if it's coming up. I like to watch producer Michael, but you can see, I mean, just going from the side, and you're looking just at my, what I viewed, you can tell that I've pretty much seen them all. I've seen them all. My favorites to view is William Messina. I love watch to watch William speak. I love to watch John Claude Viva. Where is he? Viva. John Claude Viva. I love to watch him. He's a pioneer, and I love to watch all of the John Mayer, all of the John Mayer's talking watches. I binge watch those. I'm a fan of John Mayer. Uh, I liked Ronnie as well. I liked seeing Raul de Molina. Jeff Steins, the pioneer. I liked watching him too. Howie was cool to watch. Howie Kendrick. I think my favorite guy up here. We're gonna pass him. Tony Fidel was cool to watch as well. They're definitely gonna show my favorite guy. Hold on. He has the collection that's like, oh my god. He has a collection that's okay. Renee Bear Buyer. This episode here, amazing episode. Super amazing. Let the rest of it catch up. Super amazing episode, people. I mean, when I mean super amazing, I mean super amazing episode. I'm wondering where's the rest of the talking watches at. Okay, let me go on here. This episode, super amazing. Super amazing. This is what we want to do. We want to go into here to the. We want to go into these token watches episodes. I'm going to show you, quite possibly. I have three favorites. I've named two of them already. John Claude, but Jason Singer, people. This gentleman right here has such an amazing collection, and he even had the audacity of not even wearing a watch. He had an audacity to not even wear a watch, people.
Today, we're outside Phoenix, Arizona to speak with one of the most accomplished private collectors of the last 30 years.
Fair
He's
use,
owned over
fair
1,000
use, fair
double-back
use, fair
watches,
use.
as
I
well
am
as many of the most important
reviewing this
complicated
channel.
protector leaps in the world. His name is Jason Singer, and today we're talking watches.
Fair use, people, fair use.
You've been collecting literally as long as I've been alive. I feel pretty old. Thank you for that. And so what have you seen change in
This
those
collection.
32 years or so? Certainly,
My God.
the amount of material that's out there available to collectors has changed a great.
Jason Singer, brother, I just want to inform you that you are an inspiration to watch collectors everywhere. And I want to make sure that I give you a damn good round of applause. Start it all over. Give me a round of applause. I want to give Houdinki a round of applause for even getting this guy on camera. This guy had the audacity to not even wear a watch. Have watches. Just give this man another one. Both of them. That man didn't even have to have his watch on. He didn't have to have a watch on. He had pieces there that's a testament to what beautiful time looks like, people. Man, he makes me wish that I was his son, so he could pass down one of them watches to me. Oh, jokes aside, Jason, sir, you have a beautiful, beautiful collection. You inspire me. I'm sure you inspire other watch enthusiasts, and it's not just the most polished gentleman that you are sparking a flame in to get into this hobby. It's gentlemen that come from Brooklyn, New York. And I'm not talking just Jay-Z, I'm talking about guys like me, covered in tattoos. Well, I'm running for Congress now, so I guess, but I've survived a lot. I've come from a lot, and I can assure you that there are other young minds that you are sparking, and you are just creating more love for the hobby. And I really, really want to tell you how much I am thankful that you've actually showed your collection, because you didn't even have to. And you had the audacity to not even wear a watch. And you did the interview. Going on Houdinki is a dream of mine. It's a dream of mine. I would love to be on that platform. I would hopefully one day, after I win this congressional race, I'll be the first congressman on Houdinki from Brooklyn, New York, and from the Bronx, because I'm from both areas. Even though I grew up in Brooklyn, I actually did live in the Bronx for years, so that's why I'm running in that district. But it would be an honor to be able to have my watches on Houdinki, and talk about my timepieces on Houdinki. It would be an amazing feat in my life. It's on my bucket list. Things to do before I kick the bucket. It's to represent my watches in my city on Houdinki. That's just an amazing thing. So I showed you basically. It's okay to buy watches uh, from eBay. I showed you it's great to buy watches from Chronos 24. I've purchased watches from Chronos 24. Let me see. Let's go back in to Chronos 24. Let's do that real quick. And we can go over watch that I purchased in Chronos 24, which is my Breitling Celestino. We can go back in there and we can check it out real quick. Now, you see, it went up 190%. The watch is worth $1,008. I paid $347 for my Breitling. And I have it on sale right now for $500. But I'm about to end that sale, and I'm about to just keep the Breitling, and it's not going to go anywhere. And if I do sell it, it's going to be for about $600. All right, because on here right now, the watch is worth at least $1,000. So I basically took $500 off that have it listed on eBay, which you can't be upset about, you can't be mad about. You can't say, "Oh, well, you paid $350 for the watch," or whatever. So what? I paid $350 for the watch, and if I choose to sell the watch, then I should be able to get my money back and or make a profit if I want to. I bought. You don't go to an authorized dealer and say, you bought this watch for $1,500 at the auction. Why are you selling this Rolex Datejust for $4,000 or $5,000? You don't do that. You don't do that at all. It's not something that you find yourself doing either. You don't do it. So for me, no, I'm not. We're not going to go through that either. I'm going to sell it for a great price. I'm not asking for much. I'm not doubling my money by asking for $500 either. I'm really not. If I paid $350 for the watch, it's only a $150 increase that I've actually made, and I think that that's fair. If anything, it's quite honest. Let's go to my eBay. I don't know. Will I sell it? I don't know yet, but here it is. I have it on eBay listed for $500. So that means that I'm giving someone the ability to have a timepiece that will not only keep its worth, but it's worth double what you're paying for it. So in no way, shape, or form will you leave from this transaction and feel like, this guy got me. This guy got me. I can't believe he charged me $500 for a watch. He paid $350 for the watch. The watch is worth $1,000. $1,000, people. $1,000. Let's go to Yampy real quick. I want to give Yampy a shout out. He's always selling something. And he has a Rolex to go up there right now. I'm going to put this out there now because I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to pull the trigger on it if you see it. And if you do purchase a watch from him, make sure that you comment below and you shout me out um, for actually showing you what's inside his vault right now. He has a vintage Rolex Oyster Prince stainless steel manual winding for $635. Look at the face on this, people. Come on, look at the face on this. Look at the face on this. It's self-winding. Look at the face on this. I'm not going to pull the trigger on this. I'm not going to pull the trigger. I should pull the trigger on this, but I'm not going to pull the trigger on this. But somebody should pull the trigger on this. Somebody should pull the trigger on this, and if you don't pull the trigger on it, and I see it in here still, I might pull the trigger on this. Look at the inside of this watch. This seller, I trust. I trust him. Okay, I trust him. This seller, I trust him. Look at the inside of that watch. Okay, he has a Pronto in here, 280. He has a Moschino quartz watch in here for your lady if you want to give her a gift, 78 bucks. But I might buy this right now. I might buy this now for the missus. I'm not sure. I think I might do this now though. I think I might buy this now for her. So by the time you see this, it won't be there. It will be gone, 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 gone. See, I have a Seiko inside of my cart right now. But by the time you see this, it should be gone. It should not be there. He has a new sector, a no sector in his collection right now for 118. Beautiful timepiece. He has another vintage Rolex Prince Oyster Date in here with the tuxedo dial. He has a 14 karat gold bezel Rolex Tudor Oyster Date in here, boy size. He has a Sandoz Sports 100 millimeter with a Pepsi dial, boy size. He has beautiful timepieces in here. I've been really watching this GMT Hamilton khaki. I might pull the trigger on that. I just might pull the trigger on that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might pull the trigger on that. He has a Michael Kors in here right now. It's probably an auction. I don't think that is I don't think that this is something that you can buy for that price. I believe it's in auction right now. Yeah, you gotta place a bid on it. I'm not a Michael Kors guy, but if you want an everyday beat up or beat around, there you go. You have it right there. Look, he has a sector in here right now for auction, and there's a chrono. It's a chronograph. Beautiful dial, beautiful bezel, immaculate condition, illumination on the watch, and he has opening bids. You can't go wrong visiting this seller. He has a new ball limited edition chronograph, and he has great timepieces in here. And he's a guy that he has bids on this Omega. He always has Omegas, and this is a constellation. Maybe I'll bid on this. Look at the patina on this dial. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I like this watch. I might put a bid on this watch. I might put a bid on this watch. I like the watch. You see how he shows you the inside of the watch? You look at the inside of this watch. We might be bidding against each other. You might see me in here bidding. Just letting you know, FYI, right now. This guy right here is a great, great, great dealer. I like the prices. You always find yourself on the better end of the deal when you get your watches from him. hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. I appreciate you guys for being here. Let me text my lady. Let me see if she's interested in that Moschino timepiece. Let's see if she's interested in it. If she's interested in it, then I may just pull the trigger on it. But if she's not interested in it, then I don't really have to worry too much about it. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna leave it up there. I'm gonna leave it up there. Nah, I don't think I am. Let me take a screenshot of this. Let me send it to her. Let me send it to the missus. Let me see if she like it or not. Let me see if she likes it. If she likes it, then I'll pull the trigger on that. I want to thank you guys for tuning into the show. I want to tell you again that I'm sorry for the low volume on the State of the Watch collection. If you want me to do the collection over and have a louder volume, I will oblige you. And I'll do it before I head out this week back to get on the campaign trail. But you have to get in the comment section and you have to let me know between today and tomorrow. All right. That way I can actually go ahead and get it done and be done with it. All right. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that I helped you in some way, shape, or form. You go in, you get the information to the watch. Don't be afraid to ask the sellers for the serial number and the case number to the watches. You go into Chronos 24. You place in the information for the watch, and it will tell you what the watch is worth. Chronos 24 is one of the greatest apps when it comes to figuring out if you need to pull the trigger. Okay, not only do they sell timepieces in there, and the timepieces they sell, they have from great dealers you can check. They have trusted dealers you can buy from, and that's the people that I buy from is from their trusted sellers. But you can also check and reference watches that you see on eBay in Chronos 24 to check to see if they're actually worth what the person is trying to sell you. Because it's not about trying to flip a watch. It's not. It should never be about that. It should be about you making sure you're not getting ripped off. Check the seller. Check to make sure that they have a great rating online. Yampy, the guy, Yampy7 that I showed you, no one has ever given him a negative review. Nobody. Ever. Ever. Okay? And I showed you I purchased a Rolex Tudor from him, and it's worth double what I paid for it. Okay, so there are people who are not trying to rip you off on eBay. Don't allow these people on YouTube to shy you away from going from eBay. Rules I have, we'll get into another show, or probably maybe I'll do another show later on it on why you shouldn't buy knockoff watches or homage watches. And why it's best to just go in, find the brand you're looking for, and if you can't get a Rolex date just, settle for a just date. I mean, if you can't get a Rolex date to date, settle for a Rolex date just. You can crawl, take baby steps, and then you'll get to where you want to go. Okay, you don't have to. You don't have to get the Nautilus. You don't have to get the Protect Nautilus. It's okay. You can get a lower uh, um uh, 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 a more I'm sorry, people. You can get a great Protect Philippe at the price point for you. Okay, there is no such thing as a lower end of any watch of that caliber, because what you don't understand is this. Okay, Rolexes are great brands, Protects are great brands, Omegas are great brands. So if you can't get Omega Speedmaster, the Moon Edition chronograph, if you can't get that, there are other Speedmasters you can get. They may not have the same movement, but they're still the same watch, meaning that these people take the same pride in each and every piece that they produce. You will not be let down if you decide to get something at a lower price point. And if you have to do that maybe two times and you buy two Omegas, then maybe you can sell those two Omegas and then get you the Speedmaster that you're looking for, that the Apollo edition. I've seen people do this all the time. So it's not out your reach. You do what you can when you can do it. You may have to buy four Omegas at a price point of $500, but each watch is worth more. Then you end up selling those watches just for a little bit more than you paid for them. Put the money together, and then you go get you that Speedmaster that you want. Because it shouldn't be about a number and having so many watches. It should never be about that. It should be about getting the watches that speak to you, that grab you, that does it for you. Because if you get those pieces and you have a Grail watch that you want, when it's time to sell those pieces and or trade those pieces for that Grail watch, those same watches that grabbed you, that moved you, will move other people. And other people will want those watches too. You won't sit on them long, and then you'll be able to get your Grail watch. Just some game for you people. It's okay to take small baby steps. Purchase this piece, purchase this piece, purchase this piece and this one, and then put them together, sell them to go get that Grail watch that you want. It's okay to say, okay, I can't afford to spend um I can't afford to spend 12 grand right now on a Rolex day date. But I can buy this Oyster Precision for 1,800. I can buy this Date Just for 2,500. I can buy another one for maybe 3 grand, and then you may get another Rolex Oyster Precision for, you might luck up and get it for 13, 1,500, depending on, you can haggle with the sellers. You can go in and you can suggest a price. You can go back and forth with them until you find the price point that you're comfortable with paying. Then you can take all those watches, put them up for sale, and then go get that Rolex day date presidential. It's possible, people. I'm going to tell you, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. And until the next one.